Alright, Duck Gang, welcome to the very first Food Bricks review. This is for one of my favorite restaurants ever, and that is Fogo de Chao Brazilian Steakhouse. If you don't know what a Brazilian steakhouse is, you are missing out. The entire concept behind this is that you basically are served unlimited meat. As much as you want, you can order your different cuts just for one single price, and they will bring it right to your table and cut it in front of you. Sure, you're not getting the most high-quality steak, you could go to a different steakhouse and have much better meat, but I would say for the price and value, Fogo de Chao is actually pretty good. So much so that my friend and I used to go literally every week in college, even though our stomachs and wallets can no longer afford that. Let's take a look at some of my clips at my local Fogo de Chao in Bellevue, Washington. Alright, I'm here at Fogo de Chao Brazilian Steakhouse. This is one of my favorite restaurants ever. We go here for special occasions. It's great Brazilian steak. Let's go in and try it out. So when I look at restaurants here on Food Bricks, I want to value them based on quality, taste, price, and value for money. Now, Fogo de Chao costs around $66 for dinner. That includes an unlimited meat as well as a really nice market table, which, to be honest, I rarely ever touch because I typically just leave all the room in my stomach for meat, although I've heard that it's very good. However, if you go for lunch, it's only $45, which makes it actually a really good deal, because essentially you are getting unlimited steak brought directly to you for the price of $45, which in a lot of restaurants won't even cover just one single steak. So for the quality of meat that you get, I'm pretty happy. They also have some additional items that if you're really in the mood for something special, you can spend an extra $130 some to get the Wagyu steak, which I've had a couple of times, which is so good, but I just cannot afford to have that every time I go. I wish I could, but I always also end up feeling very full after eating this full-on Wagyu steak, so really I would only recommend it if you are super hungry, maybe if you're going for dinner and you didn't even eat lunch, because this will fill you up. And on top of that, you still have the unlimited meats. Now, Fogo's has a variety of different cuts. Honestly, I typically just stick to just a single set of just around 3 to 4 of my favorite cuts. There's a ton of different ones. Of course, you've got filet mignon, bone and ribeye, bottom sirloin, you even have pork, top sirloin, bacon wrapped chicken and steak, and so on and so forth. But really, I try to stick to my favorites, which are the bottom sirloin. And let's take a look and try that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna have my very first bite of the bottom sirloin. This is my favorite cut of meat here at Fogo de Chao. Let's see if it's good. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is perfectly done. They have just the right amount of salt on it. I got a piece that was fresh off the grill, so they had salt on the outside. This is my favorite cut. I can't wait to get more. In addition to the meat itself, every time you eat the full experience at Fogo de Chao, you also get a bowl full of cheese bread. Now, personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but I've heard from my friends that it is absolutely delicious. I've seen them order it over and over and over again, and even my vegetarian friends who tag along for the ride sometimes really love this cheese bread. I just personally prefer to leave room in my stomach for the meat, but to each their own. Let's go ahead and, speaking of meat, try some more.
You?
Yes, please. Thank you. Medium is good.
Medium?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, we've gotten some more meat. I'm gonna go ahead and try the filet mignon. This is actually looking really good. It's a little bit rare for me, but you know, I do like it rare sometimes, so let's try it. Got a lot of flavor to that. Honestly, if I would say bottom sirloin, 9 out of 10. That's probably a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It's not bad, but just compared to everything else, it's just kind of okay. Now we have top sirloin as well. We can see this piece right here. Okay. It's a little tough, but the flavor is good. I like the usage of salt. 7 out of 10. Can I have one more piece?
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm good, thank you. So this may be a bit of a hot take, but their house special, the picanha, I think is actually just okay. I definitely prefer the bottom sirloin. Yeah, 5.56 out of 10. I feel like maybe some of the flavor is missing, but I do love that bottom sirloin, so they should make that the house special. Thank you so much. Can I actually have another piece, please? Thank you. It's my favorite. Thank you so much.
Also medium well, please.
Now the meats we just went over, I would probably mention are the best ones: the bottom sirloin, the top sirloin, the filet mignon, as well as the picanha. There are of course some other ones. I actually think their sausages are quite good, and if you want a palate cleanser, the cheese in the market table is actually a really nice way to kind of cleanse your palate. Overall, I love Fogo de Chao. It's one of my favorite restaurants ever. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, but it is definitely up in the top 5. I definitely wanted to do something that was one of my favorites for a first Food Bricks video, to be able to showcase it to folks who maybe are on the fence about Brazilian steakhouse. I would say if you eat a lot, and I eat a lot, it is worth the money. Otherwise, if you're looking for just a singular, really good steak, then maybe go somewhere else, because this is about quantity, not necessarily about quality, although that bottom sirloin is really, really good. That's all for this Food Bricks video. Thanks for watching, and let me know what kinds of restaurants you'd want to see next, and also let me know in the comments if you've ever had Fogo de Chao before, what has been your experience, and what are your favorite cuts. I am super curious. I'll talk to you again very soon, and bye for now.